Today we have gathered here to worship Shri Ganesha. Shri Ganesha is the deity of innocence. When we are born as children, it is Shri Ganesha who is acting, and we are very innocent. And it is such a powerful thing that with this innocence, children survive under many circumstances. And we love them because they are innocent. We enjoy them because they are innocent. Once we start growing, our sastra also gets closed, and we develop all kinds of funny things that enters into us and doesn't go out. It's just there. It doesn't go out. Innocence has a great effect on our character and on our sense of chastity. Actually, when you are innocent, you don't know what is not chastity. What is being unchaste? What is being cunning? You are innocent and you are looked after by Shri Ganesha himself. Anybody who tries to harm an innocent person, Shri Ganesha looks after him and manages him. Many people who are innocent in this world, of course there are very few, but they become so detached from all worldly problems like lust and greed and many others, because they are so pure that nothing can spoil them and malign them. This is such a great blessings we have, that innocence is actually created in us. And it was created much before all the innocence. Everything was created much, much before we were created. It's such a great quality for us to become innocent. The greatest quality of Shri Ganesha is joy. It gives you joy. As small children, they may not speak even, but they give us so much joy. Joy-giving quality comes from Shri Ganesha. What is your self? Self is nothing but joy. A joyous person is definitely a person who has got his self expressing through his joy. Such a person is so joy-giving, so humorous, and never degrading anyone. In every small thing it sees a beauty, and nature of every creation is so beautiful. I am really surprised how is it that poetry comes to very few people, because they go on describing love affairs, this, that, all nonsensical things. and what things make you unhappy. Unhappy is not the sign of a person who is a realized soul. So if you have that problem on unhappiness, just be on the watch out and see why have you developed this kind of a funny attitude towards everything. Why can't you enjoy everything? You go on watching this person, that person, you never enjoy. While if you watch the children, it's very interesting. They look at, like I saw one joke, there was a joke about a child. They had a guest in their house for food, and he was eating. So this child saw that man eating. He said, "Mama, he doesn't eat like a horse. You said he eats like a horse." So that's what they are, very simple-hearted, and that's how they correct people, correct. We should have to learn so much for the children, how innocent they are, how simple they are. They are very generous, and children will give away everything that they have, everything. They don't understand possession of things. Just imagine. If somebody likes something, all right, have it. And they'll keep something for a person who likes something. They are wonderful people, and we have to learn a lot from children. And their smiling faces and their joy should teach us how to behave, because Ganesha shines through them very clearly. All the intelligence, all the beautiful things they say, I would say you should all write it down, what your children talk, say, because it would be such a book of interesting episodes. Instead of writing about wars and horrible things that they have done in this world, better write what good things there are which children can tell you. Children don't believe in all these kind of a mass nonsense of a fashion. They don't. See, they're properly dressed always. They're not bothered about behaving in the mass way. So that means they're very independent on their own. They are not slaves of any society. And they do not want to follow anything that is just generally followed. No. They follow their own pattern and live in a very dignified manner. They're extremely dignified. And their sense of chastity is very well developed. They would not wear something that will expose their body or will show that there's something wrong with them. Sometimes we neglect our children very much. Because of money problems, maybe I don't know what husband-wife problems there are. And the children are neglected. And once they are neglected, anything can happen to them, and I think it's a very great sin on the part of people to produce children and to neglect them. Children should be given the primary place in the household, in the family. And they should be looked after by everyone. They are the most important thing. Not somebody, he's the head of the family, he can shout at the children, and nothing of the kind. Moreover, I've seen that the way we take to all odd things and bad habits, children never take. They know that it is bad, it should not be done. By their innocence, they know it should not be done. They may sometimes, play with fire, do something like that. But once they are bitten by it, they'll never touch it. They are extremely fast in learning, because that is the age they are growing. But actually what is needed now is that the elders must grow. The children are growing, they learn. What about the elders? They have to learn also how to be nice and kind to everyone and to be compassionate with all the rest of them. This idea of criticism comes from where, I don't know. But like they'll go anywhere, they'll start criticizing. Children never criticize. They never see these things, never. They'll just get into that house or any place and just enjoy it and see the good points of that house. Always I've seen they'll come and tell, see, they had one very nice Shri Ganesha's this day. The house may be dirty, there might be smell, anything, doesn't matter. See, so their eyes are towards nice things and good things. They don't sort of take to all these things. I should say, we start our Sahaja Yoga from Shri Ganesha, who is on the left side, not on the right side. First you develop your left side, then you come to right, you are all right. That's why we have our Sahaja Yoga completely built in on Shri Ganesh. Once he is there, you are completely all right and no problem. There is no lack of wisdom. Once you are with Shri Ganesh, you see the point absolutely clearly how to behave, how to live. And you don't take to stupid things like lust, greed and nonsense.